If doing more was the answer, Etsy sellers would be swimming in traffic by now. They're not, and it's not because Etsy's too crowded. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Sarah, and I help Etsy sellers get more traffic and more sales on the platform without piling more onto their already full plate. This matters because when Etsy sellers ask, how do I get more traffic on Etsy? What they're usually asking is, what more can I do? The real question you should be asking is, what can I focus on? To understand why doing more has not worked for you, you have to first understand how Etsy decides who it should send traffic to. Because good keywords matter, but they don't work on their own. Etsy gets confident sending traffic when it sees patterns, and those patterns are built through full product lines that support a set of keywords. Here's what that means. One listing with good keywords can kind of give Etsy a hint as to what you want to rank for in that listing. But a full product line built around those keywords gives Etsy a ton of confidence that you are important for what you make. When multiple listings reinforce the same search terms like this, Etsy starts to treat you as an authority for these search terms. And that's when traffic really starts stacking on the platform. So it's not just list more products, and it's not just find better keywords. It's building product lines that support your keywords so Etsy can really clearly see where your shop belongs in buyer searches. Now, this focus does not just affect traffic, it affects something else that sellers deal with every single month, whether they realize it or not, and that's your profit. Every time you chase a new idea, it costs you. New supplies, new materials, new packaging, new mockups, new photos. There's a million different things that you have to do when you add a new product line. So when your shop is scattered, your expenses stay high, even if your sales are inconsistent. And none of this even accounts for all the time that you spend getting a brand new product line up and running. Instead, when you focus on one product line, you can reuse the same materials, you can simplify your packaging, and you can stop starting over in the algorithm. So your profit improves before your traffic ever increases. And this is one of the small reasons why doing more really backfires, because it spreads your profit just as thin as your attention. Now, this can be where sellers start to question demand, which is the wrong place to look. Etsy already has the buyers. You just need to be found for something. They have over 100 million buyers every single year. I promise they're searching for what you make. So the issue is not whether people are searching, it's if Etsy knows what your shop should show up for yet. Remember, you don't need to be found for everything. You can start with one set of search terms and let your traffic build from there. And when you put all of this together, a pattern becomes really obvious, and I want to make sure to point it out to you. Doing more hasn't worked because Etsy does not care how many hours you work every week. It cares if your listings are supporting each other and if you are building towards one specific set of keywords and becoming important for one thing at a time. When your listings support each other, when your keywords are building authority on the same direction, when your shop stays steady long enough to be tested, traffic is going to follow. And if this is you, you have a million things on your plate, I invite you to apply for a one-on-one coaching spot with me. If you want help figuring out what your shop should focus on, what product line is really going to support the traffic and the sales that you want to get, and maybe more importantly, what to stop spending your time on, this is where we can do that together. We start by looking at your shop together so you are not guessing and you leave knowing exactly what you're going to focus on for the next 3 months. Then we work together during that time to make sure you are sticking to the plan and that is getting you the traffic and the sales that you want to get. You can apply for a one-on-one spot by scheduling a consult call in the description of this episode. And if this video made you rethink how you've been approaching your Etsy traffic, I want you to let me know in the comments, or if you're following along in your favorite podcast app, please send me a DM on Instagram. I would love to know what you've been doing more of that has not paid off for you yet. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.